Your losses are your most important period of your life if we use those losses to our advantage. I went through a 6 year period of time that I went through a series of a lot of different losses. A lot of these different losses were things that I had invested my heart, my mind, my soul, and my energy into. At that time, I didn't really see the significance of a lot of the attachments that we have. And one of the lessons that I learned by going through this process was the level of attachment that I had with things that I didn't really have any control over the outcome of those things. But one of the greatest blessings that happened through those losses, because I had losses in business, I had losses in a long-term relationship, my spirituality. It was just a lot of different areas, and it was through this process that I got a better glimpse of who I was as an individual. And one of the things that helped me through that process was writing. So I did a lot of what people call journaling. I did a lot of writing. I just wrote all the time because I was alone all the time. And so one of the blessings with being alone, not only talking to myself all the time, but I also did a lot of writing. And it was through that writing that I was able to birth this book. And it's how the pain of heartbreak propelled me to healing. And this tells us my story of just a small segment of that story of how I was able to navigate through that process. It was very challenging. It was a challenging process. It was a process that, required a lot of the spiritual foundations that I had to be reestablished. And I'm grateful for the process. But I believe that at this point in my life, I was shown that I was supposed to release a portion, because I only released a small portion of, the story and the different things that transpired. And I was supposed to share this information with the world because there's so many other people that are in similar situations, and they might not be able to see where they are. And by them gathering or getting this information, it will be something that will be able to help them. Because, our story and the things that we were able to overcome, it will always be a benefit to another person. And so that was my main mindset, or the mindset that came to me when I was being shown that I had to share this with other people, because coming from my own perspective, this was personal information. This was me being transparent, but me being transparent with myself. This wasn't me being transparent and sharing with everybody else where my thoughts were and the things and the difficulties. So this was a big challenge, exposing myself and being transparent. But I also know that there's a tremendous blessing that's going to affect people all over the world by them gathering and getting this information. And then that's my thought for today. And if you're interested, you can get the book. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Nobles. It's on all of the major outlets. I'm still setting up links for my own personal pages and things like that. But the book is How the Pain of Heartbreak Propelled Me to Healing. And so that's my thought for you for today. And like I always say, I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. This is Coach AJ. Like I always say, I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. Thanks.